A very good morning, class. So, class, as you all know, in our last lecture, we started with the third type of method which is used for estimation of time series. And the name of that method was least squares method. Now, in this particular method class, there were two types of sums which depended upon the time period, that is n. So, in our last lecture, we studied when n was odd. Now we will be studying the sums related to when n, the time period, is even numbers. But before I go to that particular method, a quick brush up of the formulas which I taught you all last time. So the least square method is based in the form of a linear equation, as you can see, and it is called as a trend line equation. So the equation of least square is y of t or x of t, also you can write, is equal to a plus b into t, where a and b are nothing but coefficients of linear equation which we have to find out in this particular method. Now, as I explained you last time, this particular equation depends upon two normal equations. So the two normal equations are summation yt is equal to n into a plus b into summation t, and summation t into yt is equal to a into summation t plus b into summation t square. But class, as you must have seen that the value of t is expressed in years, it is very difficult for a human, normal human, to do the calculations that fast. So what we do is, in place of t, we take another alphabet which is called as u. So we replace the value of t by u, and therefore the trend line equation changes from yt is equal to a plus bt into yt is equal to a dash plus b dash into u. So wherever the value of t is there, वहां हम सब जगह क्या substitute करते हैं? u substitute करते हैं. So as you can see in normal equations also, summation y of t, now this t is not important, this is production which is dependent on time. इसके लिए हम वहां पे changes नहीं करते हैं. Summation yt is equal to n into a dash plus b dash into summation u. And next formula होगा summation u into yt is equal to a dash into summation u plus b dash into summation u square. Now the very important part which I told you all in the last lecture as well, n may be of two types, one is odd, one is even. So we have recently finished off with when the number of years is given in odd. So the formula for u was that time t minus the middle t value divided by h, where h was the difference between two consecutive years, that is back to back. Now class, today's topic deals with when the value of the time period n is even. तो अगर आपके पास even years आएंगे, so what is the procedure? So class, remember the procedure is हल्का सा different. मतलब ज्यादा फर्क है ही नहीं. The पूरा method is the same. Only u का formula जरा सा बदल जाएगा. So what is u का formula now? Same starts with t minus, जहां पे middle t value था, I have added the word average of middle t values divided by, जहां पे h था, वहां पे h upon 2 हो गया. Now why this happened is, I will explain you all, because जब odd numbers रहते, it's very easy to find out the midpoint of the data. But when you have even numbers, it's very difficult to find out the value of center, that is the midpoint. For example, मान लो आपको मैंने 4 numbers दिए हैं. Now tell me what will be the exact midpoint of these. तो आप अगर यहाँ से 1 cancel करते, now you're left with 2. अब इन दोनों का midpoint we have to remove, which will lie somewhere over here. So that is why I have written average of middle t values. मतलब center में भी जो number बचेंगे उनको आप add करोगे, divide by 2 करोगे, and then you will get the average of that particular number. All right. So no worries class, अगर नहीं भी समझ में आया, so there is no need to worry. When we'll do the sum, then you'll understand. So I'm starting with sum number 5 of your textbook. Find a trend line of the data given in problem number 4 by least squares. Also obtain the trend value for the index of industrial production for the year 1987. So as you can see, they have given us 10 values over here, and also they are asking us to predict the industrial production for the year 1987 as well. So सबसे पहले we'll find the trend line equation by least square method. So as you all observed, n is equal to 10 over here, which is even. So today class, we are starting with method of least squares where n is equal to even numbers. So as you all observed in sum number 5, the value of n was even. So now pay attention. This is what I have written the question as. Now as it is even, तो देखो first 4 years ऊपर से हमने अगर निकाल दिए, last 4 years अगर हमने नीचे से निकाल दिए, so now you can see center में we are having 2 years now. So this is the middle years of the data, and as there are 2 of them, so I will take exactly half. इसका average लेंगे. So please pay attention as I am teaching you all. So as you can see here, n is equal to 10, which was even. So I will put u ka formula. U is equal to t minus average of middle t values divided by h upon 2. So u is equal to t minus bracket open 1980 plus 1981 divided by 2. The whole upon 1 upon 2. So I get t minus, on adding both of them, 3961 divided by 2. So on divided by half. So on dividing, I get 1980.5, the whole upon half. Now this half will go upward, reciprocal हो जाएगा. So आपका u का value is 2 times bracket open t minus 1980.5. This becomes your equation number 1. So I hope now you followed class. खाली u को calculate करने का फर्क है. So whenever you have even numbers, हमेशा in the center you will be getting 2 years. तो आपको उसको add करके divide by 2 लेना है उसका average, and at the same time the difference divide by 2 करना है. So the difference was 1 over here, back to back. तो इसके लिए I took 1 by 2. Now as you all know, we prepare next 4 columns, out of which 3 are visible to you all, that is u, u square and uyt. And the next column, the last column, will be of the trend values. So now as you can see, I have got the value of u as 2 into t minus 1980.5. So ek ek karke we have to calculate u for all the years. So I'll show you demo of first one. So 2 times bracket open t minus 1980.5. Now in this case, my first value is 1976. So 1980.5 में से if you subtract 1976, you get minus 4.5. So 2 bracket open minus 4.5, and minus 4.5 multiplied by 2, you get the value as minus 9. In the similar manner, 1977 minus 1980.5. So again you will get 2 times bracket open minus 3.5. So minus 3.5 multiplied by 2, you get the answer as minus 7. So इस तरीके से you all have to keep on solving so that you can get all the values of u. So I hope आपको समझ में आ गया u कैसे calculate करते हैं. How did I get minus 9, minus 7, minus 5, minus 3 and so on. So I got all the values of u. Now once you have all the values of u, आराम से you can find u square. तो minus 9 का square is 81, minus 7 का 49, minus 5 25 and so on. So in this way u square का column भी हमें मिल गया है. Then you can multiply column number 2 and column number 3. So that is u into yt. So 0 into minus 9, 0. 2 into minus 7, minus 14. 3 into minus 5, minus 15. इस तरीके से आपको u into yt मिलेगा. Once you get all the values of the table, then what you do is आप add करोगे, adding column number 2, column number 3, column number 4 and column number 5. तो इन पांचों कॉलम को आपको ऐड करके उनका टोटल निकालना है. So after you get the total, then you can write, let the equation of the trend line be, as we know, original equation is yt is equal to a plus b into t. But as we have changed the value of t into u, so the new trend line equation in terms of u becomes yt is equal to a dash plus b dash into u. So you will name this as equation number 2. Now, in order to get the values of a dash and b dash, we will use two normal equations of linear least square method ke. So the two normal equations are summation y of t is equal to a dash into n plus b dash into summation u, which you will name equation number 3, and summation u yt is equal to a dash into summation u plus b dash into summation u square. So you will name it as equation number 4. Now from the table हमने 4 columns के total किए थे. We will be using all those 4 totals in order to find the value of a dash and b dash. So as you can see from the table, summation yt was 42, summation u is 0, summation u square is 330, and summation u into yt is 148. So I will substitute the values in equation number 3 and equation number 4, and you will get somewhat like this. 42 is equal to 10 into a dash plus b dash into 0. So a dash का value आता है 42 upon 10. So a dash you get it as 4.2. Similarly, 148 is equal to a dash into 0 plus b dash into 330. So b dash का आंसर आता है 148 upon 330. So the total answer is b dash is equal to 0.44. As I told you, after decimal, if you take 2 digits also, it's okay. There's no need to go on and on. So after substituting the values of a dash and b dash in the main equation, that was our trend line equation, I get the final answer of the trend line as y of t is equal to 4.2 plus 0.44 u. That is point number 5. So this is the main trend line equation which we got by least square. Now we can find the trend values for all the years 1976 to 1985 by putting the values of u in equation number 5. And the values are written in column number 6 of the above table. So what are we going to do, class? Now pay attention. This was our table, है ना? So table में हमने हर एक साल के लिए u calculate किया था. So as you can see, the value of u for 1976 was -9. So सबसे पहले I will put the value of u as -9 in equation 5 यहाँ पे. So I will get 4.2 plus 0.44 into -9. So on multiplying, I'll get some answer, and that answer you will subtract from 4.2 because minus का sign है. So after subtracting, I get the answer as 0.24. In the similar manner, you will substitute -7 in place of u. Again, आपको कुछ answer आएगा, and as there is a minus sign, आप subtract करोगे, so you get the value as 1.12. In the similar manner, you will keep on putting all the numbers. Now, class, remember one thing, जहाँ पे minus sign है, वो सारे numbers आप minus करोगे. But जहाँ पे positive numbers है, as you can see 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So when you put these numbers over here, be careful because they are positive. So you will add them. So that is why the numbers from here is increasing at a quite high rate. 4.64, 5.52, 6.40. So be very careful regarding that. So this is the 6th column with which our table gets over. So the first half of our sum is solved. That is by the method of least squares. Now, if you pay attention class, they are also asking you to obtain the trend value for the index of industrial production for the year 1987. So we'll continue with that. Now to find the trend value for the year 1987. So 1987 is nothing but the value of T. But हमने T को किससे replace किया है? We have replaced it by U. So what was the formula? 2 times T minus 1980.5. This was from 1. So now in place of T, I'll put the value 1987. So 1987 minus 1980.5, I get 6.5. So 2 times of 6.5 is nothing but 13. So the value of U, I got it to be as 13. Now I can put the value of U in equation number 5, which was our trend line equation. So YT is equal to 4.2 plus 0.44 into 13. So 4.2 plus 5.72, answer is 9.92. So if you round off, I get approx 10.00. So what is the trend value for the year 1987? It is approx 10.00. So with this class, all the sums of your exercise 4.1 gets over. But lecture is not yet over. Again, we are solving one more sum, and this time I am taking the sum from your miscellaneous exercise. Again, we will be solving sum related to even values where the number of n is even. So from miscellaneous exercise also, I am picking up sum number 5 for you all, wherein again we are having even number of years. Okay. So I am picking up miscellaneous का sum number 5. Pay attention once again. अगर कुछ भी problem आया आपको first sum में समझने के लिए, so pay attention when I am teaching you all the second one. Find a trend line of data in problem 4 by the method of least squares. आगे उन्होंने आपको कुछ नहीं बोला है. Normally you have to just make the table and stop. आगे का prediction या estimation they have not asked you. Now, as you can see in sum number 4, 6 values are given here, 6 values are given here. So total I'm having value 12. So 12 is even number. So this is how you will make your table ready first. Here in terms of T, production we'll take it as Y on T. Then you will be preparing 4 columns, U, U square, U into YT and trend values. Okay? So now as n is equal to 12 even numbers, so I am leaving 5 years above, 5 years below. So I get 2 middle years over here. But दोनों में से एक नहीं ले सकते. We'll be taking the average of both the years. So again I'll put the formula for U as T minus average of middle T values upon H upon 2. So 1976 plus 1977 upon 2. H, the difference between the years is of 1 year. As you can see, 71, 72, 73, 74. So I will take 1 upon 2. So T minus 3953 upon 2, the whole upon half. So this half reciprocal होके बन जाएगा 2 bracket open. T minus on dividing I get 1976.5. So I'll consider this as equation number 1. So एक एक करके now you will be finding the value of U for all the years. So I'll put 1971 minus 1976.5. So on subtracting 1976 में से 1971 I get again minus sorry. So I will get 1976.5 में से minus I'm subtracting 1971 which gives you minus 5.5. ठीक है? So minus 5.5 as you can see bracket के बाहर 2 लगा है. So 2 into minus 5.5 you get minus 11. Similarly 1976.5 में से you will subtract 1972. ठीक है ना? So you'll be getting minus 4.5. So minus 4.5 into 2 you'll get minus 9. So इस तरीके से 1 by 1 you will put the values of T, keep on changing and you will get the answers sum in minus, sum in plus. Once you have the value of U, it becomes easier for you all to calculate U square. तो U square आप आराम से बना सकते हो. After making U square, the next step is 2 multiplied by 3, column number 2 multiplied by column number 3, that is u into yt. So you can get those column as well. And once you're ready with the values, then you can add column number 2, column number 3, column number 4, and column number 5. So I get the total as 38, 0, 572, and 160. So once you're done with this, then the entire thing remains the same. So the equation of your trend line becomes yt is equal to a plus b into t. But we have changed t in terms of u. So the trend line equation in terms of u will become yt is equal to a dash plus b dash into u. This is your main trend line equation. So you will name it as point number 2. अब a dash और b dash ढूंढने के लिए we require two normal equations. So we put them, summation yt is equal to n into a dash plus b dash into summation u, and summation uyt is equal to a dash into summation u plus b dash into summation u square. So we'll name it as equation number 3 and equation number 4. Also from the table, as I told you, I have the values of summation yt as 38, summation u is 0, summation u square is 572, and summation uyt is 160. So now I'll put the values in equation number 3 and equation number 4. So in equation 3, I get 38 is equal to 12 into a dash plus b dash into 0. So I get the value of a dash as 3.16. In equation 4, I put the values 160 is equal to a dash into 0 plus b dash into 572. So I get the value of b dash as 0.27. So now I can substitute the value of all right class, so there was some issue, sorry for that. So as you know, we got the values of a dash and b dash. Okay. So after getting the values of a dash and b dash, I will substitute the value of a dash and b dash in second equation, which was the main equation of our trend line. So I get yt is equal to 3.16 plus 0.27 u. So that gives me equation number 5. So now we can get all the trend values of the years from 1971 to 1982 by putting the values of u one by one. And after getting that, you get all the values as I have shown in column number 6 of the table, which is this. So what did I do is one by one, I'm putting the values of u. So just say first value of u was minus 11. Okay. So I'll write 3.16 plus 0.27 into minus 11. So plus into minus, minus will come. So 3.16 में से on subtracting the answer of 0.27 into 11, I get the value 0.19. In the similar manner, you will put minus 9, minus 7, and पिछले sum में भी मैंने आप लोगों को बोला था, wherever there is minus, all the values you will be subtracting. And wherever there are positive values, आप उनको add करोगे 3.16 से. So in this way, you will be getting the values up till 6.13. So इस तरीके से आपके पूरे sums का value यहाँ तक जाएगा. And as I told you, they have not at all asked you all आगे का estimate करो या predict करो. So with the trend values, your sum gets over. All right. So I hope you must have followed. अभी even numbers का कैसे करना है. Only the formula of u changes. Rest entire sum remains the same. So I want you all to practice sums for assignment and see for yourselves whether you have understood or not. So I want you all to solve miscellaneous exercise sum number 8, 11 and 19 for practice. And if any doubt, please let me know in the comment section, or you can message me, the students, those who have my number. So class, I stop here for today, and thank you so very much for listening to me. I hope you all have followed the lesson, And with this class, we finish off with the chapter 4, that is time series completely. So keep practicing, keep learning, take care, stay safe. And if any doubt, please message me or write it in the comment section. So I'll try to clear your doubts if possible. All right. So thank you so much, class, for listening to me. I stop here for today.